Oh, hello, hi, this is the analysis of Nathaniel. For this video, now I'm just talking about Flashpoint. Flashpoint, the comic book. It's another comic book recap video. For quickly, if you guys watching this, you guys know, subscribe, share the video. Subscribe button mark is down there. So if you're new, you like what you see, subscribe. Now this is Flashpoint. The Flashpoint, the comic book, came out around 2011. It led to a reboot in the DC comic book universe. So it led to the new 52. So there are different iterations, and they kind of retcon the comics around that time. So basically, Flashpoint, it's basically a story of a Flash going back in time, right? He's going back in time. Flash is so powerful, right? So he basically has super speed. So he's so powerful that he moves so fast he can break he can break through our reality, breaking through time, And sometimes most of my channel is video game content. Sometimes I talk about movies, but here I'm talking about a comic book. The last two comic books I did were the Green Lantern, World of Green Lanterns, and the Justice League versus Suicide Squad. Please check those ones out. So anyways, no Flashpoint. So yeah, in this one, he runs back in time to save his mom. That's a Barry Allen Flash. He, because for those of you who know Flash's mom was murdered, right? The mother was murdered by Flash's greatest enemy, the Reverse Flash. I know it's kind of tropey, but a Reverse Flash is it's kind of like Flash, but he's the yellow version of Flash. So he has Flash's color, but it's kind of inverted. Yeah, see, yeah, that's him. That's a Reverse Flash. So his mother was right here. His mother was murdered by him. It was only when Barry was a child, and then Barry grew up, and his father got sent to jail for it because the reverse Flash killed his mom so quickly, to the point where there was no trace of the reverse Flash anywhere in that past. So they blamed it on the father for killing the mom, which is not true. So Barry, went into CSI, and then he basically pursued a career in trying to find out exactly who killed his mom. But he finds out that eventually, and then he basically goes back in time. So he runs as he grows up. He develops the Flash power, right? So he runs a super speed power. He runs so fast to the point where he goes back in time. He saves his mom. So but when he saves his mom, basically there's something where our reality changes. So the timeline changes. So there's he's in this alternate reality where Batman kills. It's kind of like it's Batman, but it's not really the Batman that you know. So this version of Batman is he's kind of like he's Bruce Wayne's father. So it's like if Bruce Wayne's father survived. So instead, Bruce Wayne's son, Thomas Wayne, who is Bruce Wayne's father, survives, but then Bruce Wayne dies, and his mother. So instead of Bruce Wayne becoming Batman, his father becomes Batman. So yeah. So you have this Batman who kills. He's much more menacing. The Batman red, look how badass it is. If I find a better picture, I'll show you. So Barry Allen, he creates his alternate reality. Because see, that's Flashpoint Batman right here. That's a better picture. Pretty badass, see? So yeah, the Batman who I like to call him the Batman who kills. So Flash saves his mom. He's in the CSI department, and there are changes to the world about he thinks that Superman is alive and well. The Justice League, but the Justice League is not the same in this reality. So that's kind of weird. It's really weird. And then that's kind of weird seeing his mom again. His mom is alive, but his mom, he mentions Superman to his mom, but it's his mom is who is Superman? Who is Superman? Who is that? But it's oh, wait a minute, Dad, you know Batman, right? Say, yeah, Batman, yeah, I know Batman, but Superman is in this story too, but he's different. It is a very different version of Superman. So yeah, and the Cyborg, you have Cyborg Batman, and yeah, and you have different versions like of the Rogue, the Green Lantern. Again, the Green Lantern is different, the Wonder Woman, and interesting thing. So spoilers, right? So this is gonna be more spoilers. The interesting thing about it is that in this reality, Barry has no super speed. He has no super speed power, so he has to kind of. So again, spoilers, right? So skip ahead, or I'll come off the video, but he has to kind of create. What is it again? He has to recreate the event that made him into the Flash. It's pretty cool. Like, it's really, really, really cool. So through, you know, like, he asks Flashpoint Batman for help, but even though Flashpoint Batman doesn't know who Barry Allen is, nobody really knows. Like, in this parallel universe, nobody really, and nobody knows like who the Flash is. There is no Flash, right? So he has to basically create, like, with the help of Thomas Wayne, he has to create this, recreate the events what made him into a Flash. You know, the lightning, the chemicals, you know. So yeah. So and it works. So he has to, you know, like, it takes a bit of convincing. He convinces the Flashpoint Batman, and yeah, they eventually. So this is very interesting here. No, he tries to. The Flash ring is something where he's able to store his suit inside a ring. I know it's weird, but through a reverse Flash, it's kind of a futuristic tech, very futuristic. So yeah. So he's able to condense his suit down into the ring, but he takes his suit on, and it's the reverse Flash's suit. It's kind of a little plot twist here. So, but because of the alternate reality, but he wants the red suit, because that's not his suit, that's the suit of his enemy. So, and then, yeah, so basically, he becomes Flash again through the events. Yeah, the chemicals, getting struck by lightning, and yeah, are pretty cool too. And again, the Flashpoint movie now, just to let you know, you see that same there. There is a Flashpoint movie coming out next year. So if you guys, it is based off of this, right? So I'm just giving you a quick recap. I don't know how the movie will, how close the movie will resemble this. I know there is no spoilers now. In the movie, I know it is. They did reveal Supergirl, but it's the Supergirl with black hair, like in the trailer. And I believe there are more than one version of Flash or so. So that movie coming out next year, I think it is based on this. So back to the story, and again, spoilers again. So, and this world now, Superman is, nobody really knows who Superman is. Superman is a project, right? The government, when he crash landed on Earth, I believe the government got to his ship when he was a baby, and then they captured the ship, and then they held Superman in this research facility. So it's pretty cool. There's a nice sequence where they're talking about Superman he's never really seen anybody. He doesn't know what humans are. He's trapped inside this facility, this chamber, like his entire life. And he's skinny, super skinny, but he's still super powerful because it is Superman. He's super sensitive to the outside world noises, and, you know, they did try to break him out, I believe, because Flash, what? That didn't work out. It didn't really work out. Yeah, see the S. So it's weird. It's very weird. And as well, Deathstroke is good, and one of the big, you know, the biggest changes is that in this parallel universe, Wonder Woman is evil. So Wonder Woman, she has her army, the Amazonians and the Atlanteans that are at war. And it's up to these three guys to stop it. Kind of, you know? Stop the war. But it's mainly finding a reverse Flash, because I believe he kind of knew that this alternate reality would happen if Barry saved his mom. So it's mainly stopping a reverse Flash. It was a pretty cool story. If you guys are alternate universes or timelines. I'm not the biggest fan of alternate timelines. I like it when they stick to the original timeline and source material. But it's like, you know, but it's interesting take. It's a different type of Batman. Obviously, Flash is kind of adjusting to this new world while trying to find a way to restore the old world he knew. So yeah, you know, I just try to imagine, like, in your life where there's an alternate version of you, or like an alternate reality in which your life turned out differently. You know, or like things around you, a major event in your life never happened or happened a different way or something like that. So yeah, and that's what the story is. And he has to come to terms to the fact that the reality timelines are not meant to be changed. He has to go back, help his mother. No. He has to go back and make sure. I believe there's something saying that, okay, for the timeline to be right, you have to, your mom has to die the way she did in the original timeline. So he has to make sure, no other Flash version of himself that saves his mom. So it's kind of weird. I know it's kind of a dark story. So yeah, that's basically it. I won't say much more about that. But yeah, interesting seeing sometimes again villains will, in this one is villains will appear as heroes, or heroes will appear as villains. Like, let me show you Wonder Woman here, or Aquaman. I don't know where they are. They're not really in this. I don't know if they're in the. See, that's Wonder Woman here. I don't know if you can see her so well. She's like that. No, it's a nice. So she's the evil one. She's kind of like this evil ruler in the world. They're taking over the world. It's either Atlanteans or Amazonians. So it's a dark world. It's a very dark world. And you have resistance fighters. They're fighting against the Amazonians, I believe. So yeah, like a Deathstroke is fighting. Deadshot is in it as well. So yeah, that's basically a pretty good story. And they did retcon, and the one thing about it is that DC changed after this. It's not the same around 2011, but they retconned it again through Wally West. So 2011 was this. This led to the new 52, and then the new 52 they did change it up again. So that's the problem with comics. There's a lot of changing of storylines, timelines, and universes, and what's canon versus what's not. Like canon meaning like what's important and major, the major events. So anyways, Flashpoint recap. Let me know if you guys read it. You guys plan on reading it. There's an animated series on it, so a movie on this, which kind of it's like the book, but it expands more on certain parts of it, like the past, what happens with Floor, the whole alternate universe, and it shows the Justice League like at the start. So anyways, that's it. Like, subscribe, please. Subscribe on the thank you.